Welcome to Tips and Tricks. Jemsbach is an Apple consultant, and we help you with all of your Apple products. Today we're going to upgrade Apple Configurator to Apple Configurator 2. We had a lot of clients that we were working with preparing iOS devices using Configurator, and we found in one of the last batches that when we upgraded the units to iOS 10 and tried to run it through the configuration process, it failed and it basically bricked 10 devices all at once. So then we had to go through the process of upgrading to Configurator 2, which could handle iOS 10. In the process as well, we had to upgrade our OS and deal with all the different workflow that Configurator 2 has compared to Configurator 1. So today we're going to lead you through the process of upgrading so you can know what to expect. Your Mac will have to be running El Capitan or Sierra, and as always, make sure you've got a good solid Time Machine backup before you start making any upgrades or changes to your system. So first we're going to check that we do have a current Time Machine backup. Make sure we're backed up well. Yes, we are. And we're going to launch the App Store so that we can download or search for the new version of Configurator. Go into the search bar, you can just search on Configurator and you'll get a few options, but Configurator 2 should come up. There it is in the top left, so we'll just get that. It says purchase, but it is a free application, so you won't need to purchase anything with it. So from here, enter your Apple ID. Even though it says buy, it's still free. And from here, the app will load. See, it drops down into your Launchpad, and then you should see it load. It's a fairly small application, so it doesn't take too long. You can quit the App Store while it's loading and do other things. Alright, it's loaded, installed. Now we're ready to go into the Applications folder, find Configurator 2, and launch it. Now the first time you launch it, it's going to look at the database of Configurator 1. There's a different process here with Configurator 2. They've given up the whole idea of databases, which were actually kind of hard to back up and move to other machines. And now there's a separate set of files that will be migrated, and you can put them into any folder you want. You can even migrate over your VPP redemption codes, because with Configurator 2 it actually doesn't support them in the same way, or even really much at all. So you really have to use the managed distribution in the VPP portal. Also the device backups. This is actually where it'll get a lot of its workflows. So you'll see any of the devices that you've backed up. It's a little different than the workflows that we had in Configurator 1. You'll see they don't really migrate over. It actually ends up migrating the device backups as the new workflows, which they're calling blueprints in Configurator 2. So here are the blueprints here. So again, it's sort of found a couple of the workflows, but they're really kind of based on device backups that we've done. It shows you the amount of data that it'll migrate, and then so here you get to choose where you want it to sit. You can put the information in iCloud. We like to keep it local so we can back it up locally and move it from machine to machine if necessary as we upgrade. So here inside the Documents folder, we're creating a new folder called Configurator Files. That way all the files to operate the application will be placed in here, and that way the backup runs smoothly and we're able to move it from machine to machine or migrate or upgrade this machine easily. So the migration's done. We can finish that. The application finishes opening and we can get started. So once we click here, it'll take us to the devices screen, and from here we can see the different devices that are available. It's a little bit different than Configurator 1 as well, because if they're not plugged in, they don't show up. And here are all the blueprints that have migrated. blueprints are all here. You can double click them, open them up, and then you can start modifying them. Blueprints and the workflows around them are a really different concept to Configurator 1. So we'll run some other series on how to deal with that. Apps didn't really bring over the apps, and it brought over one of the profiles that we had. But we actually had a few profiles in here that it didn't bring over. So you may find that you kind of have to rebuild a lot of this stuff. It sort of gets you going doing this migration, but you'll really have to do a lot of it on your own. So from here, you've got a fully working version of Configurator, and you're ready to go. We'll do some more updates on how to use it better in the future. Thanks for watching this tutorial on upgrading to Configurator 2. If you have any questions or any suggestions on other tutorials you'd like us to do, please put them down in the comments below. If you'd like one-on-one help or remote help, feel free to get in touch with us through our website, which is linked in the description. And as usual, thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and share, and subscribe, because we'll have many more of these videos coming up in the future.